Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you this real quick. This is the photocopy of my soap because I'm trying to make these. I want to hang them up on my wall in my studio, the soap studio. And so I took a photocopy, a color photocopy, and I transferred it onto a canvas. Just some cheap little 2-packs of canvases that I bought from Hobby Lobby. And the picture wasn't quite big enough for the 8x10, so I took some Distress ink, and I took the sponge and I just rubbed it around the edges, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it off with some sort of a ribbon or something yet, and some studs, you know, like some tacks, some upholstery tacks. I'm going to put like a ribbon around the edge. And then these are going to hang on the wall in my workshop, because it's just pictures of my soap, and I have one of my candles or whatever. And so I just thought it would be a cute way to decorate my shop. And so that's what they look like when they're finished. But you start off with a plain canvas, and then you take this medium right here called Golden's Regular Gel Gloss. There's another brand too, but this is just the one that I happened to find. And then you take a sponge brush and you paint it onto the surface of the plain canvas. And then you take your photocopy, your color photocopy, and it cannot be on the gloss paper, it has to be just on the regular paper, and you spray your photocopy down with water, and then you position it on top of the gel gloss. And you don't put it too thick and you don't put it too thin, there just has to be a happy medium. And then you just set it on there, rub it all in, and it said to use a credit card, but I just used this little weird card that I had, and I spread it out and got all the air bubbles out, and then you let it set for 4 hours or overnight. And so then this is one layer that I've taken off. Then after this was overnight, you spray it down. Let me move this one. And move this one. You spray it down with water, and you see how the image is starting to come back? Well, once it's set for a few seconds, you don't want it to let it dry back up, because then you're going to have to keep wetting it. Then after it's set for a little bit, you go ahead and you take and you peel off that layer. You see how that layer is coming off? And it takes time, and you just have to be patient, because there's many layers that keep coming off. It doesn't come off in just one layer. And you might think at one point that you're finished, and some of the bits are going to come off, and that's what gives it that distressed look. But hey, for me, what an ideal look. I've seen it done with children's images in black and white and wedding photos, and it's just such a neat way to transfer it to canvas, and it's really not that difficult. You could do it on wood and other surfaces too, but I just wanted to try it on the canvas first. And so that's just the first layer, and then I'll eventually just take like a sea sponge I found, and I just keep wetting it down, and then I just start rubbing it off, and you just keep taking it off little by little. And then I just re-wet the sea sponge, and see how it's just balling off of there? This is just the way I did it. You can do it by hand, but I just found that it just was too much picking. You know, this way it just balls off on its own. And believe it or not, you just have to be patient. It does. See how that's peeling off right there and just rolls off? You just keep doing that, and it'll eventually all come off. But anyway, it's just a neat thing, and I just wanted to make my own art for my little art studio. And so that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. Talk to you later.